Let me know if you guys can hear me. Is anybody out there in YouTube land? Y'all probably sick of me from all those shorts that I've been posting. Still trying to get ready over here. I think I'd been ready after, but I've been playing all day. I've been playing. Yeah. trying to I'm trying to get situated over here because Leslie's not here today, so I'm having to do this on my own. Hey Carla. Can you hear me, girl? I don't know what I'm doing. Hey, Susie. Thank you, Susie. Thank y'all so much. I hope my big old boo honey wasn't all up in the camera because I was bending over on this side over here. Oh, my God. Oh, Lordy. Okay. Y'all ready to get... Listen, I've been working on this little 4th. I love the 4th of July. Just letting y'all know, I love the 4th of July. I love the history. Um, and what it means, what it stands for. And it's just incredible to me what our forefathers, the foresight that they had to have to make this happen, back then. Oh my God, y'all, I can't even imagine. So I've always been fascinated by the 4th of July. Um, hey Stacy, welcome. Yeah, so it's just always been a thing for me. So thank y'all for coming along. And I noticed the past several weeks actually that my old cinch journal videos, somebody's out there watching them, like a lot. It was like really weird. And I said, well, let me just do another cinch. Hey, Leslie. Hey, Khadijah. Welcome, welcome. So I thought, well, let's do a cinch. And Khadijah just got a cinch machine. So hopefully this will be helpful for her. So before we get started on this 4th of July journal, I'm going to show you the cinch that I did, the journal I did yesterday with using the cinch. And I'm going to have a video that I'm going to release probably tomorrow that'll show this and the technique that I use, because I'm afraid sometimes it gets a little discombobulated when you do the live. So I wanted to do something where I showed the instruction as clearly as I could, but y'all know I'm not a teacher. But I have 2 channels out there. Golly, where I wrote them down too. Yes, I have 2 channels out there for y'all, and I'm going to put those channels. I'm going to update the description of this. I'm going to put those channels in the description. Crafty Tina's, plural, and Carolina Crafts. Those are my 2 go-to cinch experts. So just know that. I don't, y'all know I'm not going to claim to be an expert at all. Hey, Terry, welcome, welcome. Hey, Hope. But I'll have those channels. If you really want some really good cinch tutorials, Crafty Tina's and Carolina Crafts. Carolina Crafts, both K's. So anyway, I'll show you real quick what I did yesterday. This was a book that I had in my stash, and it is like a 9 by 11, something like that. And just as cute as it can be. And I just went ahead and threw a cinch journal together, real plain, nothing. I don't even know if I have pockets in here, to be honest with you. It was just the textures and the papers that I was really more interested in putting in this book. And I finally, if y'all have not seen this video where I do the be on the lookout for this book right here, this is Sally Go Round the Sun. This book right here. If you ever see this book, just grab it. Just pick it up and grab it. You will not be sorry. It is one of the most interesting visual books. I love, it's like one of my favorite books of all time. So I'm finally using my stash. Um, got this paper pack's a pretty paper pack too. It's from Walmart. This is actually, see how it's burlap, but it's one of those scrapbook paper pads that's burlap. I would have never bought this in the store. I've seen them. I've seen them at Joann's before. I've never bought them because I never would use them. But I found it at a thrift store for like $2 for a brand new pack. And I said, well, I'll just go ahead and buy it. And I started using it in this. I did these backwards on purpose, just to let you know, because I wanted to punch on this side. So I did that on purpose. It's from a vintage yearbook. Hey, Lori, the old paper lady's with us. Susan. Hey, Susan. Um, yeah, got those recently. This is from a bigger little golden book. This is how I do. Let me show y'all something. If y'all are new to cinch or if y'all have done the cinch before, I don't, now listen, I ain't claiming that this is my idea. Y'all know me, but I'm just telling you, whenever I put an envelope, and you're going to see that in this new book that I'm doing too. If I put an envelope in a cinch machine, I will put a piece of some type of paper on the outside of the envelope, like I'll glue it as a substrate so that I'm not punching directly into the envelope. And the reason that I do that is because I want to use the entire envelope pocket. But if you punch here, it's going to impede how much you can shove down into the envelope, right? Or the pocket, either one. But that's why I do it like this. Like, for example, so you see this is some type of, I don't know, teacher's kit or something that I found at a thrift store. It's just a little, like a bulletin board sign. But I glued it to a piece of scrapbook paper. But you can see it's punched at the bottom, so it's going to stop the paper right there, which is no big deal. It's not that it's a big deal. I just prefer to use the entire envelope. Plus, it gives it a decorative edge. For me, gives it a decorative edge, and I'm going to decorate the front of that and everything. But these journals, these are meant to be glue books, so I'm not going to do a whole lot to that. That's the Sally Goes Around the Sun book. This image is from Sally Goes Around the Sun. Yeah, Susan, let me tell you, I was so lucky because number one, I am my Uncle Jeff. If y'all have never heard me talk about my Uncle Jeff, that's Uncle Jeff at Amazon. I happened to see it was on sale. This cinch machine. Now watch, I got this cinch, the pink one with the square holes. That's the one I wanted, and it was Susan. I want to say it was like 35% off. It was something like crazy. And then almost 3 weeks later, listen to this. I was in, well, my friend Laura, the half-ass crafter, was in Hobby Lobby, and she showed a clearance haul that she got, and she got the mini for like, I think we paid $30 for it, $27 or something. It was something crazy. So I was so blessed to be able to get both of them, and I have not regretted it, not one time, not once. I love it. I don't use it nearly enough, but I love it. Hey, Lady Ray, what you doing, girl? Oh, my Leslie couldn't be with us today. She's in the comments. Leslie's in the comments. But our favorite little girl, who is not a little girl anymore, she's grown now. Lainey Ray is with us in the house too, but she looks like she's typing on Leslie's account. Hey, Lainey Ray, I'm so glad you're here, Lainey. I wish you were here crafting with me. Lainey, if you guys are familiar with Jakey Bakey One Two Shaky, because Jakey comes in the comments sometimes. Jakey and Clayton and Lainey are my three favorite human beings on the face of the planet other than Leslie. She makes me say it like that. Hey, Sandy, welcome, welcome, welcome. But no, Lainey Ray is with us today. I'm so glad you're here, Lainey. Anyway, so let's flip through this. So this is the glue book that I worked on yesterday. Real quick, real simple. I glued a little tall envelope there, glued a little popcorn bag, got a little vintage piano music book. This was kind of different. I folded it over. This is a it's almost like shelf liner, but it's vintage. I'd got it. It's vintage. But I went ahead and when I folded it over, I wanted to make a little pocket here. So I glued some cardstock onto that to make a little pocket there. Just got this little children's book. It was so pretty too. That's another page out of it. I thought it was so cute. This, if you guys have ever been a secretary or working in an office, you'll know exactly what these are. These are out of the Avery labels, and they were throwing them away a couple of years ago at a job that I had, and I said, give those to me. So I got those. Oh, that popped out. Now you see what happens? So I don't know if y'all noticed that or not. See how that popped out because this is not bound tight enough. So there needs to be some adjustment there. This is out of a Liberty, uh, London of Liberty book. Let me see, what is it called? Oh, the Liberty Book of Home Sewing, and it's got a lot of the Liberty of London patterns in it. I love this book too. This is like one of my favorites too. So there's that. And then the back pocket has a little pocket that I put here. But I'm gonna put this video out in the next day or two. Am I too close or too far? How does that look on screen for you guys? Hey Jenny, happy Thursday. Oh, Christy, hey girl. Hey Sandra, how are you? Thank y'all so much for dropping in. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Okay, I don't have any of these in order. But, and I don't know, like I said, I'm not a teacher, but if you're interested in the cinch machine, I I personally feel like if I can use one, anybody can use it. I'm just telling y'all. I don't read the directions of anything hardly. I just get in there and I do, or I watch videos and I try to mimic what people do. So just know that what I don't feel like, and I don't want you guys to feel like I'm teaching you something here. I'm just showing you my technique. Okay. It is not, I have some channels that I recommended if you weren't here earlier, and I'll put those channels in the description, who are very, very good teaching channels for the cinch. They're my go-to channels. Crafty Tina's and Carolina Crafts are those two channels that I go to. I'm sure there are many more out there. But this is the book that I am going to cinch. Okay. And I've already covered it with the inside with fabric, and I did some little what you call it, burlap on the outside. This is non-directional, the back cover, so I don't have to worry about how I'm going to punch it. This is probably the hardest part to punch. It will punch through it though, okay? But y'all are going to have to give me a second, because it's going to take me a minute to punch through. Now, this is how I do it. Let me see. Did I lost it already, y'all? No, I didn't. Here we go. This is how I do it. Okay. I take a piece of cardstock and I measure it to the width of the book. Well, the length of the book. I'm sorry, the length of the book. Okay. The height. I start with this template. All right. Then I take my centering ruler. And for those of you who have never seen a centering ruler like me, the first time Hazel Anaka showed this on a video, I said, I'm sorry, what? What is that? And I ran to my Uncle Jeff's website and ordered this just as fast as I could. And just for those of y'all who don't know, I have put everything that I use in my link tree, or journals that I'm selling. I have just a one-click link tree that will bring you to whatever you're curious about. However, I'm going to preface this by telling y'all this. If y'all can find anything that I'm telling you cheaper, go get it cheaper, because that's what I would do. Do not ever feel obligated to buy anything off my link tree. I'm just telling you, if you're curious about what I'm using, it's right there. Go get the description, go look it up, go find it cheaper. But I'm not a precision person, so I don't do measurements and things like that. But there are times when I do need to find the center of something. And if you have never used one of these, it's this simple. Okay. It has 0 through 6 on this side, 0 through 6 on this side, and the center of the ruler is right here. And all you do is you find This says 4 3/4. This says 4 3/4. And here's your center. This has to match this, and that's where your center lies. That's it. It is, I'm telling you, this tool changed my world. And this is what I use it for primarily. Because I really don't. I don't center my tag holes, and I don't do all that. Yeah, they're too specific. Yeah. You do. Hey, Earlene. No, you're not late, girl. You're not late. Yeah, Christy, it's so true, huh? That's why I always tell people don't come to me for me to teach you something. I'll show you my technique. And I know you say that a lot too in your videos. And by the way, y'all, if y'all are not following Crafted by Christy, y'all better run over there. Stop this live right now. Go over there and follow Crafted by Christy. She's one of my favorite creators. I don't talk about her nearly enough. Um but yes, that's how I find my center. Okay. This is my template. Okay. But I basically I turn this one around. Now, you can get as fancy as you want with this cinch machine. And I'm going to try to show you guys because I'll have to tilt it to kind of show you. Your buttons, you pull them out to disengage that particular hole punch. So in other words, if I pulled out this one and I engaged, you see what happens? These 10 go down, and on the inside of here is where your holes are going to punch. Those two holes don't punch at the end. Okay. However, on this particular journal, I want 12. That's how many this is, 12 holes. And that's where they're going to fall on this book. Like I said, now I don't mean to clutter this up, but I'm just telling y'all right now, you can get as fancy as you want. If you want these 4 to punch and these 4 to punch, you can do that. And then disengage the middle. You've seen it, you know how people do it. It's very, I'm not going to say it's simple because it's not simple for me. It's the math. It's the aligning that throws me off. So I don't do it because I don't, and I'm not saying that it's not simple. I'm just saying for me, that is too much for my brain to compute. So I just don't do it. I think it's lovely. I'm sure there's a very easy way to do it. I just don't do it. Hey, Maddie, welcome, girl. Welcome. Oh, did y'all get to see Maddie's live sale? Lord have mercy. She had some good stuff, y'all. She needs to do that every week, don't y'all think? I think Maddie needs to do a live sale every single week. Yeah, Christy, I can't no. I just need it to look really good. I need to be comfortable with the end product, but like I said, I'm sure there are teachers, Crafty Tina's and Carolina Crafts. I've seen them do it all the time. If you're interested in that, go follow them. They will show you how to do it. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to punch this, okay? Now, I'm using a 1-inch coil. That, again, these coils, I have them linked in my link tree. These are not We Are Memory Keepers. I buy them off Amazon, get them from my Uncle Jeff. They're fine. I mean, I'm fine with them. I haven't seen a difference, but um, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and punch one of these and see what happens. Okay, like I said, this is non-directional, so I'm not really concerned with which way that I punch. I don't think. Let me make sure. Let me make sure just because of the fabric. So I know I got to punch this way. And then if I do this, let's see. Oh, that's fine. That's okay. All right. Now, what's going to make this extra hard, I think, and what I didn't think about and what you should be aware of is when you use fabric, there's only going to be so much clearance that you're going to have between these spaces. Yeah. So be mindful of that because you need to get this thing down as much as you can. And one important step that I forgot to show y'all, sorry, let me show y'all, is this thing right here is your stop. Okay. This is where, let me make sure I didn't move it. I did move it. I didn't move it. So this piece slides back and forth. And that is where you know to put the edge of your product that you're cinching or that you're putting holes in. Okay. So be mindful of that. That can, and I think it goes up to 18 inches this way. I just know that this is where it's set for because I set it before we started. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to cinch this. But the problem is going to be, I already see a problem. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the fabric in there, y'all. Y'all, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to have to rip this, I think I'm going to have to rip the burlap off. Let me see. I am. I'm going to have to rip the burlap off. It's not going to take it. I'll have to put it on after or do something else. I'll have to do something else probably. Because it's, yeah. Okay. But that's okay. I mean, we'll just fix it later. Oh, I moved it. I moved it. Let me see. Hold on, please. Nothing like live television. It really is. Don't be scared of this. No, this is not. I'm telling y'all, this is more about the user than it is the machine. The machine is worth every penny. I promise y'all. Just be mindful of that fabric being, it's going to impede where and how you punch. Paper won't be an issue at all. Okay, I might have to put this on the floor, y'all. Hold on a second. Because again, the book part, it's gonna be the hardest part. Hold on. I'm trying to get this. Lordy. I'll be with y'all in a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, it's the fabric, y'all. I might have to get my honey out here to do this, yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. Lordy. Let me see. I wouldn't even. Okay. Now it's to get it out. Let's see. Whew. Okay. All right. End of the video. I'm tired. Coffee break. Hey, Angela. Yeah, Christy, I think it's the thickness because this is a fairly thick book and this is a duck cloth, right? It's like a canvasy cloth. So I think that that's why I had trouble. But again, I'm going to have to take off this part because it won't do it. It'll never go through that. Let's try. Let me make sure I didn't move. Okay, it didn't move. But I'm going to have to put it back on the floor. Okay, hold on, please. Hey, Danielle, hey, Susan. Susan, I didn't see your video today. Did you put one out? Ugh. Hold on, I'm punching my book. It's never been this hard before, y'all. It's got to be the fabric. Ugh. Ugh. Hold on. Can you see somebody on the replay watching this? They're going, oh my God, what is she doing? Okay. Let's see. All right. Whew. Oh, that wear me out. Okay, let me show you how easy it is. Though, see, one hand operation, and I can do probably 20 sheets at a time, y'all. It's just, I think it's the fabric in this book. Because again, whenever I did the book that I did yesterday that was covered with paper and not fabric, it was not that hard. And I've done fabric on books before too. Oh, you haven't uploaded yet, Susan? Okay. Um, what do you mean she's traveling without craft and stuff? What are you talking about? Angela, you pack your craft and stuff. Did you not pack this time when you're while you're there? Oh, you traveled light, glue and scissors. Well, yeah, she's been. I know what she was doing. Yeah, she was thrifting while she's there. Anywho, look. If y'all have seen my shorts here lately, some of those, because I think I put it in some of the shorts. I just wanted to mention this. Some of the visuals, some of the little girls and little boys, that is a new um, digital from KB and Friends. Can we give her the Nobel Peace Prize? Because those are so stinking cute. I absolutely love them. Fell in love with them. They're so cute. Look. Like her, isn't she adorable? That whole her little line this year is just adorable. Just adorable. Love it. Okay, we're gonna get to punching some of these pages, but I'm gonna tell y'all when you have different size pages, be mindful. And I'll take this template's gonna come in handy too. Because if you want, like for example, this page, okay, is not the same size as this one. This page is the size of this book. It's the height of the book. The width is irrelevant when you're punching, okay? It's the height. So this is going to match. This is going to line up just like the cover would, okay? This one will not line up like the cover did. So you have to decide, and I'll show you how I do it. You have to decide before you go to punch, do you want your smaller pages to be centered or do you want to start them down here? Typically, I will try to center them. The reason that I do that is because sometimes the pages are so short of the actual height that it will catch, and it's done it to me before, I've done it before, where it catches that last hole and it makes a half a hole, which again is not that big a deal, but it kind of is because it'll show. So that's why I will take and separate my pages. I will put them in stacks where I know they are the same height with the same height. And then whenever I get to the stack where there's difference in heights, I will do those individually. I will punch those individually. Angela, is that when you did, because Angela did 32 books at one time. Tell us, did you do that too? Did you have different, I know you had different size, different heights. Did you separate your pages out like that? We'll do that. Doesn't that look delicious? I don't think that's the same height though. It's not. And this is not. I'm gonna leave that like that. Make something to show it. She can too. What's a great idea? I'm missing the. Oh yes, that drill. Oh, did y'all see Angela's review of her little drill? I want one. I went and put it in my cart. Actually, oh no, I sure did. I put it in my cart. Oh, you didn't. So Angela, you didn't put your different size pages together. Okay, yeah. I don't know why I thought to do that, but I did. Now, this is not the order of the pages. I'm going to reorder the pages. Okay, that is a little pocket. That's different. This is a little pocket. And that, is that different? Nope, that's the same. So see, this is one of those vellum envelopes, okay? But, and especially because it was vellum, I just went ahead, I used double-sided tape to put it onto cardstock, but I added just a strip of cardstock at the end, so I'm not punching into the actual envelope, okay? And then the same thing for the little popcorn bag. And especially because this popcorn bag in and of itself is just very thin, I wanted to bolster it anyway. So that's how I do it. And I think, nope, it's shorter. Okay. And then you see, like whenever I have a page that I know is going to be a pullout, I tend to do that. And then you can also see here, not only is it crooked, but it's decorative. But it's crooked as a dog's hind leg. One at Walmart. I got the Amazon link. I didn't even notice if there was a difference in the price, because I'm independently wealthy like that. Oh, look at this one, y'all. So I took this book page, okay, and I folded it over, and I don't know, maybe you guys do this. Y'all have to tell me. It's an older book page, it's a vintage book page from a children's reader. But I went ahead and I lined the inside of the pocket with a piece of scrap cardstock so that when people kind of go in and out, it won't be as less likely to tear. But I also added at the top here, I didn't make it stick out of the page. I just added it as a strip to the top of the page. So it'll have more stability to grab onto whenever I do punch it. And then I found me some Richard Scarry that I have to have. Okay. All right. I think I wound up with 35 pages. And I'll tell you another thing. Here's another thing. Angela, you can speak to this too. Um um Crafty Tina's. She has a Facebook group. I don't Facebook at all. I don't have an account or anything like that. But she has all these Google Docs available in her Facebook group, and one of those docs that she created gives you the circumference of each individual wire, like how many pages you can have and all that. And that would be invaluable because I just guess most of the time. And Angela, you found something too. You sent it to me on Amazon where it's a little guide, like a little flat kind of card looking thing where it gives you a guide on the circumference of the actual metal rings, I believe, right? For a ring, the extra piece. Oh, you want popcorn paraphernalia? I'll keep an eye out. You gonna do a popcorn journal? Hey, Tracy. Hey, Tracy. Have y'all been seeing Tracy's videos? Anybody in this live? Two things I want y'all to do for me. Please, please, please. Go sign up for Tracy, aka Nana Banana, and Stacy at Junkie Cat Junction. They're brand new to the community. Well, not to the community. I can't say that. They have been around for a long time. They have been in a lot of our chats and watching our videos and giving us support and just phenomenal human beings. They both have launched channels, and I could not be more proud. And I want to see them both be very successful because that's what we do here, right? We support each other. So please, if you're not following those ladies, please go do so. Um, hey, Joni Clear. Oh my gosh, you're new. Oh, Joni, Lord have mercy. Well, welcome because we love the newbies. We really do. Joni, do you have a channel? Do you craft? Let us know if you're a paper crafter. Angela, you bought the little guide thing and it does work. Is it in your Amazon stuff? Welcome to the rabbit hole is right, Joni, honey. I 2 years ago and never looked back. Never looked back. Look, this one's shorter, or is this one too long? Hold on a second. Maybe this one's too long. It is. I'm gonna have to cut some of that off. I'm jacking my jaws and not paying attention. Hold on a second. I'm gonna punch some of these, and then we will get to getting. I would love to know if y'all have any suggestions for the shorts that I've been posting. I've done a couple of little different things to them, and I know, because I am by no means is it cinematography by any stretch, but there's what I'm more curious about is the actual thumbnail and how it comes up for you. Do you see an actual thumbnail on your feed? I'm curious about that because I spent way more time than I probably should researching that. Oh, Susan, you are so kind. Yes, ma'am. I've only been doing this 2 years. 2 years. I wasn't even a paper crafter. Okay, let's see. Let's test this out. I'm gonna see. I'll show y'all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now this is a double. This is like two pieces of cardstock together. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's see if we can do 11 pieces at one time. I'll roll the dice on that. We'll do 11 pieces. Oops, let me make sure. Yeah, that's going to be the right way. Okay. Now I'm gun shy. Let me make sure I'm still center. Like I am. Yep. Okay. We're going to go all the way to the back. And it's kind of a hard angle, but I'll just show you real quick. I'm all the way up against this stop. Got the papers pushed all the way against the back here. And we'll just come down. That's 11. It's really technically about 13 pages because I've got pieces of cardstock glued together as pockets. And it went through. And see how clean a cut that is? I mean, it does. I'm telling y'all, this was a game changer for me. Let's go ahead and punch more of these. Let me make sure I have them the right way. Look how cute he is. Isn't he cute? It's just copy paperweight, copy paperweight. And I found some images. Oh, this is from Danielle at 11 Dance and Dandelions. This is a piece of wallpaper she had given me in Happy Mail. She has been working her little booty off too. I noticed she's got a bunch of things going on. See how these are not the same height. These are close. I'm not paying attention to the chat, y'all. Oh, Joni, this machine is a cinch binding machine. It's a We Are Memory Keepers product, and it does, let me show you. It cinches your books like this. You can coil bind a book instead of sewing in signatures. That's what it's made to do. So, and yes, I feel like, listen, since you're new, I'll just catch you up. If I can do it, anybody can do it. And that is the God's honest truth. Because look. Now, we're going to do, these are the pages we set aside that are not the same length as the book cover, right? They're a little shorter. They're going to be a little shorter than the book cover. So you have to decide where you want them. And you can have them go all the way to the end. Because if you look at this, both of these pages, it's going to catch just fine. It's a preference thing. Okay. But there are going to be some that may be so short, like this one is very short. Okay. If I punch this, see where that hole's going to fall? It's going to fall all the way at the top, and that top hole will never make it. It will eventually rip if you keep it like that. That's what I mean. You have to look at the odd size pages, okay? But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of guess cuz I'm not here for precision. There's nothing, Joni, listen, don't come to my channel for perfect cuz that's not happening. That is not happening here. I'm just going to eyeball this, and I think that that's going to be pretty close. Because let me move this stuff out of the way for you guys, and I'll put the machine a little closer here. If I see how I have my center on this side, that's one of the reasons that I do that, is so that I can kind of eyeball when I get to this point where it's these pages, I can kind of eyeball where I want to go in. And I can see on this side and on this side, I've got just about the same amount of spacing on either side. And I can just go in like that. And then I'll just do that. Same with here, okay? The problem, I think, is going to be on this one because it is so short. Let me take that card out. Boy, that's going to be tight. But I think I can make it. I think I can make it work. I think I can make it work. Let's see what happened. Yeah, I should have come over a little bit. See, I should have come up a little bit or come down a little bit, actually. But we're going to go with it. It's a junk journal. And it's Carrie's junk journal, so we're going to go with it. Let's do this. And yeah, I think that's going to be good. Lainey, are you still out there? Or did we lose you already? Look, the little puppy. Tracy, you'll have to let us know if Piper's going to come back and craft with you. That was a fun craft and chat. Happy 4th, Lori. You got to go. Oh, you got to go to work. Thank you, Lori, for coming. I appreciate you. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Debbie DePaul. Debbie DePaul sent me a Happy Mail recently. I have not released that video yet, but it's coming. It's coming, y'all. Wait till you see what she got me. Show my Debbie. Debbie's my Texas people. Debbie and Susan. I love Texas. Angela, when are you going to get to Texas? I think we're going to try to go to Texas in October. Did I tell y'all that? Did I tell y'all that already? I don't think I did. We're going to try to go to spring. Is it spring where they have the big, in October, the first week in October, where they have the big thrift thing, like the whole town? Is it spring? Y'all tell me, Susan. Or is it spring or Conroe? I can't remember now. Leslie, if you're out there, remind me what we talked about, please. Please. Okay. I'm going to leave this torn edge like that. And these are not quite the same. Let's see. You have Colorado and Georgia yet this year? Okay. You don't think not Texas this year. Okay. Well, yeah, you'll have to let us know when you come to Texas, because then we really all are gonna have a little Texas retreat. Of course, we say we're gonna have a North Louisiana retreat. Well, I'll say North Louisiana. Um, we're gonna do the Steel Magnolia's house one day. Old Town Spring. Katy is on your, Katy, Texas. Is it Katy, Texas that's on your list? Because Katie's just right outside of Houston. That's where I got lost and wound up in San Antonio on my way home to Louisiana. Blush and bashful. My colors are blush and bashful. Her colors are pink and pink. Hey, Sean. Oh, what can money, time and money, girl. It only takes time and money. Kathy, it's October 4th through the 18th. Is that the whole, like the whole town shuts down? It's like a round, like round top. You know, when the junk gypsies do their thing, it's kind of like the same concept from what I understand. 2 weeks. Yep. About 2 weeks will do it, girl. Yes, ma'am. Okay, I'm going to show y'all the concept of binding. I'm not going to bind this book though. Okay. I'm not going to show you the binding part because I'm not finished with it. I want to add some pockets and stuff. And ideally, okay, you really want to, if you want a pocket, you really want to put all that together first. Angela, correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Because again, Angela did 37 books at one time. Um, but you want to glue those in first and then you go back and punch your holes before you bind it. Now you can put them in after. You can. It's just you'd have to cut it off. Your pocket would have to start after the holes and back. So again, it's kind of a preference thing, kind of the way you want it to look. Let me show you because I made some ephemera down here. I put it under some heavy books. I made a pocket. So for example, here's a pocket, right? And I made it the length, like I knew how wide I wanted it. So before I would bind this together, I would want to go ahead, glue it in, and then I would just take it, run it back through the hole punch, and then that way my holes are on this side of the pocket. That's just me though. I'm not sure where I'm going to put this, but anyway, I want to show you the concept of this. So you have a rounded side of your coils, like the little teeth here are round. And then you have like a more square shaped, okay? On the side of your machine, you have these little hooks. These coils are meant to hang. The square side is meant to hang from this little from those little hooks. Okay. I hope I'm showing you right here. Let me show you. I know. I know people are like cringing, poor things. They're like, girl, stop. But you can see it holds it in place. The reason being, you can then take your pages and your book cover and you can start to build your book. Put it together. Okay, this was the most confusing part for me. I know this is going to sound hilarious, but this is the most confusing part for me. Okay. The cover, when you put it on these rings, you put front to back or back to front. In other words, this is the front of the cover. Okay. And then this is the back of the cover. You put them together like this, back to front to back, whichever. But they have to be together like this. And it'll make sense once you flip them around. Okay, see, I did that wrong. Hold on a minute. This is upside down. Mm-mm. Oh, Ange, you know what I did? I, oh no. I bet I did that. Oh yeah, I did it completely wrong. Because, and the reason I'm saying that is because this is the top. This side is the top. Okay. And to match that top, I'd have to do this. It's not gonna fall right. Am I looking at that right? It's not. It's gonna be, this is gonna wind up being inside out because I punched it wrong. I should have punched it on this side. I messed that thing up, y'all. How am I gonna fix that? I'm gonna fix it. But let's just walk through and I'll show you. I'll show you what I mean. It'll make sense, I think, if I show you what I mean. Let's see. Well, wait, hold on. What happened? Oh, I have two. I have too many coils. That's what happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 11 punched. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. See what I did? I didn't disengage this last one. That's what I did wrong. I wanted 12 all the way across, so it's not, it's punched right. I didn't disengage that, but that's okay. We're going to work with 11. That's what we're going to do. Let me show you. All you have to do is take some wire cutters, count your 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. And count them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then whenever I cut, I'm going to cut on this side, on the square side. Okay. But I'm going to try to cut in the middle or a little bit over because I want some of this hanging off. See how this part is hanging off? And there's a reason, because at the end, once you've bound everything, you want enough of this to bend over and close. So if you leave it this short, like if you cut this short, then it's not going to be enough and it's going to poke you. So that's why you want to have quite a bit of that hanging over. Okay. So let me count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we've got 11. All right, I think we've got it now. I think. Should be right. Should be okay. And that's the top. Okay. No, that's still going to be wrong. I still think it's going to be wrong. Let's try it. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So you're going to hang your book like that. You're going to hang your book like this. Okay. So now your covers match up. Now, let me do this. Hold on a minute. I'm going to put this in the back. It's still going to be wrong. I know it is. But I'll just show you. Because again, I'm not going to bind this because the pages are not in order or not the way I want, and I'm not finished with the pockets anyway. So I'll figure if I have to build another back, I can do that too. I can do that. Okay, so you just slip in your pages where the top of the page is at the top over here. And they should be. I think they are. Pretty sure. I got that. Let's see. And here. And again, I think there was 35 pages total. I have it written down somewhere. I think that was my last count, was 35 pages on a 1-inch coil. I have a 1-inch coil. Okay. You guys kind of get the concept here? We'll just do a couple more so I can show you. I'm not going to bind it, but let me show you. So what's going to wind up happening is when you flip your book, had I done this right, this would have been here, and you would have closed it and it would have come out right. Does that make sense? It's probably really confusing. Scroll up. Let me see. I have to a post-it note to remind me how to do the cover. That's a good idea, Angela. Wait, what, Michelle? Hey, Michelle, welcome. Love making notebooks. I like making the index card notebooks. Punch on the other side and put some lace or ruffle. Oh, that's a good idea, Madeline. Yeah, that's a good way to fix it. Oh, that's a great way to fix it. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that, huh? In fact, you know what I can do? I'll put some more of that this burlap. I'll just cover it with the burlap. How about that? And then okay, let's see if I can punch it real quick and we'll oh, I'm gun shy because I don't know which way to punch. Hold on. It's the opposite way, basically. So just be mindful of that. You just have to remember, like Angela said, use a post-it note, put which is the top or which is the bottom, whichever your preference is, and that's the way you want to punch the top cover and the back cover, because when you go to put the book together, they are supposed to be back to back, back to front. Okay. Because that, when you open it up, then what happens is after you've put all your pages in, it will come together like it's supposed to. See, I'm telling y'all, that was the most confusing part for me. Believe it or not. Believe it or not. Okay, let me show y'all some of this ephemera because I'm gonna work on this the rest of this afternoon. And what I'll do is I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a video showing y'all a flip through of how I fixed it. It may be no talking, but I'll show you. I'll do a video of the completed project. Sound fair? You've wasted a lot of covers, Michelle. Oh, I know. I've made this mistake before. I mean, that ain't my first time. Hey, Scrapbook Garage, welcome. Flip the back cover to the front, then add pages and cinch. Once it is done, the back cover flips to the back and it will be correct. Oh, okay. You think it's right? Why does it not look right to me? Okay. So, this, see, it won't, see how it's off? No. Wait. Maybe she's right. Are you kidding me? No, I think it's off. I think it's off. Let's see. It's hard to tell with this fabric on it because of the fuzzies. See, it's off just a little bit. If I do it, there's no other way to do it. Because you can't, I'd have to punch on this side to make it right. Because that's the top. And there's no way to, I don't think, unless I'm just missing it all together, Scrapbook. Flip the back to sit on top of the front with the holes lined up. Flip the back to sit on top. Okay. All right. So, yes. And then it's still, well, hold on a second. I can do, but even if I do it like that, it's not going to be right. It's still going to be off, huh? Fabric sides together. Right. So even the fabric sides together, it's still off. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to repunch. But that's okay. I mean, it's okay. I can like I said, I'll just either put um I'll fix it some kind, like Madeline said, we'll do a fabric. In fact, I could do a fabric washi. That would be pretty. I think that'd be pretty. But we'll fix it. Let me show y'all some of this ephemera that I got. that I did. We'll show you some because I have to cut it anyway. Some of it. Look at this. This is going to be a tag. This came out of an Ideals magazine. Isn't she pretty? She is pretty. And I'm backed her and I'm going to make a tag out of her, a tall tag out of her. Y'all saw this pocket. I need some more pockets too. I got this in Happy Mail. Isn't he pretty? Got that one in Happy Mail. And then this one, this is that KB and Friends digital kit. This little girl. This tag came from, I saw Tracy at AKA Nano Bananas. She had this, recommended this digital kit. So I went out and got that. This is from a sticker pack from Echo Park. It's this line. It's the America line. So that's from that. What's this? Oh, this is from a book. I need to cut it down. Let's see. And I'm gonna fancy that up a little bit some kind of way. I don't know if I might put um some fabric around that one. I may do that. And then this was that digital kit from KB Friends. That was part of the digital kit about Betsy Ross. And I found these little booklets for the Pledge of Allegiance. I found a couple of these at a thrift store a few months back. I sure did. Found that. And then I used some of these, like him. I used him already in one of my paper clips. Did y'all see the paper clip short that I did earlier? I did a bunch of shorts, but that paperclip short, I thought that was cute. And then I just made these this afternoon. I found these little wooden pieces at Hobby Lobby. They had the 4th of July stuff. I think it was 40% off this week. So I went ahead and got the little, you know how they have the little square box of all the different little wooden pieces? So I just hot glued those together and made a bunch. I'll never use all these, but figured I could send them in Happy Mail or put them back for next year or something. So I'll use some of those in here. That'll be part of it. And then what else was I going to show y'all? Let me see. What else? I showed y'all. Oh, here. Look. I haven't shown y'all this one yet. But I got that. Or did I? Did I show you this short yet? Did I release this one? I think this one is for tomorrow. Because I have a short to release for tomorrow. So that's that one. Thank you, Susie. Oh, girl, go ahead. You go, Angela. Bye. Have a great afternoon. Thank you for coming. Cover the punch sides with some fabric. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to cover that side. Just put in an envelope to you. I did listen. And then I'm working on the Christmas glue books too. I did a bunch of these for Christmas glue books. I did a stash of them. They're so, I love them, love them, love them. Let me show you some more of the KB and Friends line. I want to show y'all some more of those. Let me see. Some of this y'all have seen already. Craft a Lynch. So y'all saw this one. This is the KB and Friends line. And I just backed that onto a file folder. Used a little bit of fabric at the top. Y'all saw this one already. So I want to use this in the book. This is actually from Vintage Sewing Patterns. I had a vintage sewing pattern, this one and this one. And then I just had, just different tags and stuff. And that's a die cut that I have. This is a vintage sewing pattern lady. Y'all saw this. Y'all saw him. Isn't he so cute, y'all? I love him. I want to use him. Maybe it's a pocket. Is he big enough for a pocket? I think he might be big enough for a pocket. Yeah, I can put him as a pocket. Yeah. And then this one, I didn't show this one yet, but I love that one. Ground beef sizzlers with the kebabs. Lord, I'm getting hungry. And my honey just came in. He better have me that barbecue grill going. Thank you, Khadijah. Yeah, and these are part of the KB Friends line. So, and listen, y'all, I wanted to show y'all this too. I just got a whole box of blank check registers. If I could find the box, I'd show them to you because some of them are really patinaed too. You can tell they're really old. So y'all remember check registers? We don't use those anymore. But anyway, I think that's gonna do it for today. How long have we been on, y'all? Have I been torturing y'all? How long have I been torturing y'all? It seems like a while now, huh? Um, I do appreciate y'all coming along. I will do a flip through once I put everything together and I fix this. Because again, the cinch machine, don't be intimidated by it. I have another video coming out for those of y'all who joined late. I did this book yesterday, and I have a full video on this book, on how I did this book. So that'll be coming out in the next day or two. I'm going to release it. But thank y'all guys so much for spending the afternoon with me. I really do appreciate it a lot. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I do hope that each of you have a very happy and safe 4th of July. Thanks y'all for coming. I'm gonna get out of here now and go see if my honey will start the barbecue grill. Thanks guys. We'll chat soon.